20-hour road trip 2.0. 2.0.
You could just say 2.
There is not quite as much excitement on part 2 of the road trip, is there? Right.
No, because we know what to expect. It's fun for like a couple of hours, and then it gets boring, and you start getting tired.
And no one can sleep except for Alex.
We're just going back to like normal. Like this, we were coming in, we can do quilting.
Most people would consider going out west and seeing national parks and stuff exciting, Alex? No.
What about going? We're on our way to go pick up Jared. You find that exciting, right, Alex?
Oh, that's good, right?
And Jared's so excited to see us.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we could hear it in his voice yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're like, oh, we see you in like a little over a week. He's like, yeah. There's Carmel looking very cute. Carmel's ready. So 2 weeks in Pennsylvania was really fun. One of the big things, of course, we go to Pennsylvania is family. And we had gone there for Memorial, so we did get to see...
we got to see family under not so good circumstances, but...
Oh, we saw family under fun circumstances, too.
Yeah, we also got to do some visiting.
My 88-year-old aunt loves to play Parcheesi. Gets a little crazy. Didn't know Parcheesi could get that crazy.
Yeah, they play for hours.
Yeah, so we were over there lots of times playing Parcheesi, pretty much almost every evening, I think. Yeah, we pretty much lucked out on the first wave of the 20-hour road trip because we ran into a little bit of traffic jams. We ran into some construction zones because there's construction everywhere this summer. But we didn't get any like major ones. Now we are going the opposite direction, which means in these daytime hours, like right now and for the next 10 hours, we're going to be in Pennsylvania. So I'm very fearful of getting caught in some major traffic jams because the first go round was 19 and a half hours. Crossing our fingers that it goes just as well this time.
We're going 15 hours this time.
15? No, we're not doing 15 hours. And oh my goodness, look at that traffic jam. It's been like that over there for like 4 miles now. No kidding. And that's actually where we just came on the exit. It was past the exit we came on, so it could be 4 miles in the other direction. You're going to hurt yourself if you try that, Alex. I'm not. You were trying it. So there was Parcheesi on my side again. My niece's 2 daughters that are 2 and 4. We love to see them because, of course, at this age, we only see them every 6 to 9 months, and they're growing so fast.
There's a rail trail within, what, a half mile of the house?
Yep.
And I could just ride there. I don't have to get in the car and drive to a trail.
And he did bike riding. The girls and I and the pups did a lot of berry picking because, yay, it was the end of July and there were berries in season. You have your little raspberry picker along. She'll provide you with all the raspberries that you want. So it was just lined with red berries that we could pick and eat, and so that was a lot of fun. And the dogs love their berries too. So. We've made it about 2 hours to our first food break.
I have to eat while we're stopped because I'm driving.
And McKenna?
I am hungry.
What she said.
What she said. What about poor Carmel? Look at Carmel's hungry. You're hungry, aren't you, Carmel? Stop number 1 in the books. Gas and potty break. The most time-consuming thing we did there, though, was...
Well, not we, because I was not a part of it.
The girls and I were there.
Yeah, they are into quilting.
And that's not that easy to do living in an RV. So when we're at the house, the upstairs, Jared's room actually turned into a quilting room because he wasn't there. So, you know, it was fair game. And Alex really wanted to get a memorial quilt done for Brian's sister for the memorial we were going to. So she got the quilt done, had a lot of fun, but we did work on it kind of nonstop to get that finished.
Yeah, every day. Probably, you know, some days it was 2 hours, most days I would say 4.
Yeah.
Look at this whole section.
Expert quilters.
Look at this whole section. Don't look, this is before.
Okay, don't look at that section, and again, this is McKenna's section.
Okay, look at.
McKenna has her gloves on for this, and what does Alex have on her fingers?
The, like, thimbles.
She has bandages Bandages for thimbles.
Yes. But no, look at this section. What? Look at this section, all the seams, and then this
Yeah,
whole
you got
section.
better. Practice makes perfect. The big reveal. And so we got to give that to Brian's sister at the memorial, which was really, really nice. She really enjoyed it, and that was a lot of fun and made Alex feel really good. Somewhere in Ohio.
And so I'm halfway through my Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, and I would say it was worth it. Worth the wait. Alex, is it worth the wait? 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks later. Finally got it.
Yeah, but you'd have rather had it on the first leg of the trip 2 weeks ago and going back.
And now, yeah.
She would have, yeah.
That's definitely a better deal.
But we got it now. We made sure we got it before it closed.
Yeah, before it closed, and we got here like we were gonna go a little further down the road, but it would have been right at like in the middle of dinner, rush hour, drive-through madness. So we thought we'd stop earlier, and it was still pretty crowded. But we did the mobile order and in-store pickup, which just took like what, 5 minutes or something. We got our Chick-fil-A. We're gonna eat quick and get back on the road
Again.
again. Oh, and one other family thing that we got to do was McKenna went with my mom to get her hair cut.
Kenna is getting her hair cut.
I haven't had it short since I was like 10 or something.
Yeah, it's probably been a decade since she's had we trim it, obviously, the ends off of it, but it's probably been at least a decade since she has had her hair shorter. So Alex and McKenna had agreed to do this together. It was gonna be like a sister thing. She only bailed because we realized her hair, yes, her hair is not long enough for Locks of Love yet. So Alex is gonna wait till like Christmas time when it grows a little longer, so then she can get it short.
So McKenna went and got, how much? 12 inches taken off?
Something like 12 inches. You might have noticed it's shorter.
Yeah. 10 inches is the minimum to donate to be
Yeah.
made into wigs.
There it goes. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone, McKenna. You're missing hair, McKenna. Oh, and then it's layered.
Yeah.
You're bothering Carmel.
It's not even that late. That's the sad part.
It's almost 10 o'clock. Wait till like 1 in the morning. We had a lot of fun driving the cross-country trip like we did. Would not recommend California to Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania back to California in a 4-week span like we ended up doing.
Yeah, it was way too much driving.
Okay, what hour are we on?
I have no idea.
Which is very dark.
Something very high.
Dark. I don't think we're that close yet.
No, I think we have like
8,
7
6
hours to go.
hours left.
And that's not
Yeah.
including stops. And I think we have to stop for gas soon.
Yeah, we do.
Uh-huh.
So one more gas stop and one more bathroom break. I think that's it.
If you're wondering why we didn't fly, mainly the dogs. I wouldn't want to put the dogs in the kennel for like 2 weeks. That's just, I'm not comfortable with that. We don't really kennel them at all. And so we did save the gas money though, just driving halfway across the country and then
Storing the RV.
and storing the RV and going the other half of the way. So that saved us, I don't know, we figured we saved about $1,000 doing our little overnight road trip from Missouri to Pennsylvania and back. So it was a good thing. It was worth the overnight drives to save $1,000.
Yeah.